What is going on, guys? /GamerHD here, and today I'm going to be reviewing a rapid fire controller mod which I've installed into my PS3 controller. This mod is made by Console Customs, so you can go check out the website as they have loads of mods for PS3, PS4, Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I will put the links down in the description. Today I'll be using the game Black Ops 2 to demonstrate all of the features of this mod. And as you can see on screen, there's some gameplay of what this mod is actually capable of. And if you use it correctly, this can be extremely lethal and works towards your advantage. Not only does this have rapid fire, as well as burst fire, drop shot, quick scope, also known as auto aim, jitter fire, jump shot, fast reload, auto sniper breath, and mimic, which is also known as auto akimbo. But I will talk about all of them later on in the video. And to start off with this video, I will show you what comes in the package. But to start off the video, I'm going to show you what comes in the package. Right, so you'll get something like this here, a yellow, just a normal yellow kind of paper, and inside will come this sheet, right? So that you can see here, thank you for purchasing, just where you find tutorials and stuff like that. And stuck to it will be the actual mod here. So if I take that off, you will see this. If I just open it up real quick, it comes, there's a couple of wires, different colors, so it's easy to install. There is a chip near the wires, as you can see here. They're different colors, so it's easier to install them, like know which one's which. Alright, you also get a chip. If we can just get that open here. Sorry about that, just really hard to get this open. Alright, there. You get this chip, which comes in a really nice kind of little box. Yeah, there. You will get, and finally you will get this little button, which you will install at the back of the PS3 controller, or whatever you bought your mod for. See here? Yep. And it will look like, well, once you've finished installing it, it will look a bit like this. Okay, and as you can see on the screen now, I put up a picture of what it looks like when you install it, what the inside of the controller looks like. So as you can see on there's the motherboard, that big green square, and I super glued the chip to the motherboard and just wired all the wires in the 8 legs that there is 4 on each side. So I drilled a hole at the back of the right analog stick so that I could place my button, and then I wired 2 wires that goes into the chip. Well, one of them goes into the motherboard and the other one goes into the chip. So, and then I just super glued that to the back of the PS3 controller, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And as you can see on the top right, coming off of the second leg from the bottom of the right of the chip, you can see a yellow wire, and that goes to the back of the PS3, to the back of the motherboard, which connects to the player 4 LED light, which means that it's not going to work in game. Overall, it was a pretty easy setup, nothing too tricky, except you need to get those little solder points into the right spot, But other than that, it was pretty simple. It's not that hard to take the controller out and put it back in. You do need to watch out so that the wires don't get in the way of anything. So as you can see, I just super glue some of them down so that they stay on the motherboard, and it's really easy to take out the super glue, as you can just pull it out and it'll come straight out without leaving anything behind. And it's just about, I think it's like 5-6 screws to take off the back of the PS3 controller, and then you just put it back in. The motherboard is just 1 screw to take it out, as you can see next to the right analog stick. It's just 1 little screw. Alright, now there are 10 modes to select from, and each of them is pre-programmed with a specific speed, but they can be independently programmed to any speed if you want, which I'll show you later on in the video. And to change to the next mode, you have to hold the multi button on the back, here, for 3 seconds, and as you can see, the controller, and you will see play 4 LED flash, and you have to count the numbers of flashes, and it will indicate which mode you're currently in. So if 2 flashes equals mode 2, and 3 flashes, mode 3, and you know where I'm going with this. So if you hold for 3 seconds, so that was about 6 flashes, I think. So I'm in mode 6 right now. So yeah. Alright, the next part, this is enabling and disabling controller buttons. So to enable or disable any of them, well, first of all, any button from R1, R2, L1, L2, triangle, circle, X, and square can be used for rapid fire in any combination at any time. So to enable or disable a button, you must hold down on the D-pad, plus hold the mod button at the back, here. And while holding both buttons, you can tap any other buttons to enable or disable that rapid fire. So when you press a button, you'll see the full player 4 LED flash 1 or 2 times. 1 flash equals enabled, and 2 flashes equals disabled. So when you're finished, just release all the buttons in the controller. Remember which buttons are enabled or disabled, even when the controller is turned off. So we'll do that right now. So you hold down and tap, and hold this one as well. Hold the mod button, and let's say I want to make my triangle button rapid fire. So I'll just tap that, and as you can see, flash once because it's on. And if I want to turn it off, you'll see the flash twice. Yeah, so right now I'll turn it on and just release everything. So right now if I turn on the rapid fire and I carry on holding that, you can see that it will start to spaz out because I'm currently changing weapons, which is what triangle does. So if I want to disable that, just hold down and hold the mod button and tap triangle, which is to disable it. Alright, now I want to turn off my rapid fire. Alright guys, now we're going to get into some of the gameplay so I can demonstrate what this can actually do. So I'm just going to pick first class here. Alright, so to enable the rapid fire mod, you need to tap the mod button at the located at the bottom of the controller right under the right thumbstick. In this one here. And then you see that the player 4 LED will start flashing, which will indicate that the rapid fire is turned on. And then if you wanted to disable rapid fire, you just click it again, and it will turn off. And then you can change the rapid fire speed by using one of the 10 preset modes, which I will show you right now on screen. You can also program your own speed because the preset ones are the ones that are already made for certain games, but if you want to make your own, customize your own speed, you can also do that. Alright, so I will show you now what rapid fire can do. So if you tap that, it will start flashing, and then I got my own custom speed for Black Ops 2. So I'll just shoot that here, you can see. Now it's off now, as you can see here. Yeah, but if I turn it on, you can see here that it is fully on, fully automatic. You can turn the speed up. I don't think that this is a maximum that Black Ops 2 can take. Yeah, so you can see here. This gun is really good with rapid fire, as you can do. It does I think it's a 2-shot kill, so you can kill people extremely fast with it. Alright, now for the burst fire, all you have to do, first of all I'm going to disable the rapid fire, and to enable burst fire you need to hold right on your on the D-pad and tap your mod button, so this one here, and you can see that it is on. Yet so the player 4 LED will turn on solid, and this indicates that the burst fire is activated. And while activate, you can quickly turn off burst fire by just tapping the mod button again, which is this one. So you can just, if you want to turn it off, you just tap that. So if you want to enable again, you got to hold right on your D-pad and tap it, and it'll turn. Oh, there. Then it'll turn solid color, and then you can. It will fire at current speed burst setting, which can be adjusted within programming mode, which is a mode that I will show you later on in the video. And each of the 10 modes has its own burst fire setting. The default setting for each mode is 3 rounds per burst. So I'm going to show you what this can do. I got my TAC 45 pistol here, and you can see here. So right now it is on 4 bullets. So as you can see, 4 bullets right here. Alright, now if you want to change the modes, which I said earlier for rapid fire and burst fire, you have to, there are 10 modes to select from, and each one is pre-programmed with a specific speed, but they can be independently programmed to a new speed, which I will show you later. And to change the next mode, you must hold the mod button on the back of the controller for 3 seconds, and you'll see the player 4 LED will flash. And then if you count the numbers of flashes that the player 4 LED will flash, will indicate what mode you're currently in. So so 2 flashes equals mode 2, 3 flashes mode 3, and you know where I'm going with this. And you can also scroll back to the previous mode by holding R1 along with the mod button. So let's do that now. So if you go to rapid fire, right, and nope, that's not what I want. Actually, it's burst fire right now. Sorry. So all you have to do is hold for 3 seconds. And you see that we're on mode 2 right now. So if you want to switch up to mode 3. Alright guys, now I'm going to talk about submodes. Alright, several of the controller features have submodes. Submodes are modifications to the main feature, allowing further control and customization. So to change a submode, you have to hold up on the D-pad, hold the mod button while holding both, you have to tap the corresponding button to change the submode. So for example, if I want to change the jitter submode, I have to hold up on the D-pad, hold the mod button and tap triangle, because mod and triangle are the if you hold triangle and tap mod, you turn on jitter mode. So what I'll do, I'll hold up on the D-pad, hold the mod button and tap on the triangle. So you can see here there are 3 submodes, by the way. So submode 2, right, you can see here, holding both of them and tapping triangle. Submode 3, as you can see, flash 3 times, and back to submode 1. Alright, so player 4 LED would flash every time to indicate which submode you're currently in, and the sub mode is actually saved even when the controller is turned off, so that's good. So right now I'm gonna get into the other modes that you can go in. So drop shot. Drop shot is I'm gonna change to a class here that it's easy to demonstrate what drop shot is like. Focusing a little bit. Yep, there. Alright, so this is, I'm using an SMG just because it's easier to demonstrate. So drop shot, what you do is, because it depends on what settings you have your controller in, either tactical or standard. Tactical you use R3 to go down and up, and standard it's the same thing but you use circle. So right now I'm using standard. So if I wanted to drop shot, I would use the I would hold the crouch button, or yeah, hold the crouch button and tap the mod button at the back. So as you can see, my light just flashed, and if I wanted to go ahead and shoot, you can see here, just focusing a little bit there. So I would move around, and if I shoot, it will go down, and if I stop, it will come back up. Now that is a sub mode 1. That's the default sub mode that you'd always drop and stand automatically. So as I said before, for this one, for drop shot, there are 4 sub modes. So for sub mode 1 equals always drop and stand automatically, as you can see on screen now. So for sub mode 2, I'm gonna hold that, and then tap R3. I would actually circle, I believe. Nope, it's not that. Sorry about that. Just hold mod, and I'm not sure why it's not working. There you go. Now I'm in I'm sorry, but I just realized that even if you're in tactical mode for drop shot, you still have to press circle. Alright, so as you saw, it flashed 2 times, which means I'm in sub mode 2. Now this is just like the first one, but if I'm not aiming down the sights. So if I'm aiming down the sights, it will not drop shot and stand automatically. I have to be aiming down the sights. So as you can see here, if I'm not aiming down the sights, it will go down and come back automatically. But if I am aiming down the sights, it won't do anything. Okay? Alright, so sub mode 3 is sub mode 3, yeah, I'm in there. So this is drop only. So you have to manually stand up, and it doesn't matter if you're aiming down sights or not. This is only drop. So as you can see here, I have to stand up automatically. So aiming down sight, not aiming down sights, hip fire, then aiming down sights. Still have to stand up automatically. Alright, so that's sub mode 3. And sub mode 4, yeah, 4 times. You have this is drop only, just like the other one, but this is only for hip fire. So nothing will happen, just like sub mode 2. Nothing will happen if you're aiming on sights. However, if you're hip firing, it will drop. However, this is the drop only option. So yeah, so I'm just gonna return to my default one, which is sub mode 1. Yeah. Alright. So this one is, I'm gonna switch to a sniper, because that's what I need right now to show this one. Right, so quick scope and auto aim. So to activate this feature, you're gonna need to hold L1 and tap mod button, and as you can see, just turned on. So I'm in currently sub mode 1, which is quick scope default. So what this does is I'm just focusing a little bit, yeah. So what this does, you press L1 and it automatically aims in and shoot at the right time so that no time is wasted. So let me demonstrate here. So there. Yeah. Alright. Now for sub mode 2 of this option is quick scope and rapid fire. So I'm gonna switch to one of the classes that you can see what I'm talking about. Here. Oh yeah, this one should do. Just make sure. Yep, this one should do. Trick. Oh yeah, alright. So actually no, I might as well just stay on this one. Sorry about that. So yeah, sub mode 2 equals I'm gonna hold that and then press L2, L1. So I'm in sub mode 2 right now. So sub mode 2 equals quick scope plus rapid fire. So I hold that, it will aim in and start firing. Of course, if you had a gun like the SVU, which is a semi-automatic sniper, it would shoot much faster. So yeah, that's what it should do. And then sub mode 3 is kind of different from the other ones. This is auto aim. So it doesn't work in multiplayer. It only works in, I think, zombies and campaign and stuff like that doesn't include multiplayer. So what it does is when you automatically aim, just switch class. When you aim in, it will automatically aim for you. Like it will. So like, let's say that if I was in campaign, this was my enemy. And if I was like aiming away, when I aimed in, it would automatically put me to the enemy. Oh, just turn it off. It would automatically put me to the enemy like that. So if I was aiming in, if I was just there, and I aimed in, it would do that automatically for me. Alright, so disable drop shot, yeah. Alright, so, and to get there, just like the other ones, you hold up, and then hold mod button and press that to get to sub mode 3. Alright, leave it at sub mode 1 as default. And alright, now we're on to jitter fire. Alright guys, this is a mode that does not, I think it's patched on most Call of Duties. And it should work for most, it was supposed to work for most weapons. And what it does, it kind of glitches like shotguns to fire fully automatic, not only shotguns but like semi-automatic weapons and most guns. And the problem with this one is that you can only hip fire, so you cannot aim down sights, so it's best to use with shotguns. So to enable it, you must hold the triangle and tap mod button. And then it's like a glitch that kind of works in most Call of Duty games for faster firing. Just about any weapon, includes shotguns and 3-round burst weapons. And yeah, so I'm in sub mode 1 currently. I think so. Alright, I'm just gonna check here which one I'm in. So it will start to flash, by the way, just like a rapid fire. So you hold and I'm in sub mode 1, and it does not work because I think it's been patched for at least for the few games that I tried it on. And it this was supposed to make it fire as, well, you can see now, instead of just glitching out, it was supposed to fire. As you can see here, look, all the bullet shells, as you can see, that's coming out of the weapon, was supposed to be actual, like, firing. It was supposed to be actually firing instead of just bullet shells. So fire was actually supposed to come out. So this is the standard one, and this is the sub mode 1. Sub mode 2 is the Black Ops 2 jitter, which again has been patched. So as you can see here, yep, it's been patched. And sub mode 3 is for World at War, which I'm pretty sure it's been patched. It doesn't work on Black Ops 2, as you can see it's a bit slower. Yeah. So just gonna switch back to my normal one. Yep, there. Nah, yeah, I think it works with pistols as well. I'm not sure, I haven't tested out yet on actual enemies. Alright, so now moving on to jump shots. I'm gonna need my PDW again, because that's the best one to demonstrate. Alright, now, jump shots, all you have to do is tap X, I mean hold X, and tap the mod button at the back. So hold X, and let me just quickly focus in a little bit here. Hold X and tap this button right here. You can see it's on now. So this is the this sub mode is well, it's basically when you shoot it automatically jumps. So right now I'm on sub mode 1, which equals you jump only once. So if you shoot, I'm gonna just focus in a little bit here. Yeah. So if you shoot, it would let's say if you go around a corner, you automatically do one jump. Every time you shoot, you jump. Alright, now sub mode 2, what it does is it's continuous jumping at slow speed. So if you yeah, I wasn't able to. Alright, so it carries on jumping. Yeah, as you can see here, it's gonna carry on jumping because that's what sub mode 2 does. So sub mode 3 is continuous jumping at medium speed. So hold up and hold mod button and tap X, because that's the jump shot button. Alright, so this is supposed to be continuous jumping at medium speed. You see here? Yep, it's a bit faster than the one before. Alright, I'm just gonna kill myself here quick. Now, jump shot sub mode 4. It is continuous jumping at fast speed. So as you can see here, it's gonna carry on jumping. It's gonna carry on jumping, but it's not very effective because once you jump once or twice, your jumps start to get really. You can't jump as high as the first few times. So I don't think that's very effective, but you know, it's up to you if you want it. So I'm just gonna reset that back to 1. Yeah. And alright, now for the following ones, they do not have sub modes. So this one is adjustable fast reload, which as you can see here, I'm gonna turn that off quick. Is you have to reload. When you reload, there's an animation which kind of slows down. So if you look at the ammo where it says 50 at the ammo, the bottom right, when it says alright, it's gonna go to 50, but there's still gonna be some animation playing on the screen, even though it's fully reloaded. So you can easily cancel this by running, as you can see here, or you can use the adjustable fast reload feature on the controller. So what you do here, you have to hold square and tap the mod button there. And then I usually just tap both of them, or like whatever you're using, because it works well. Like you just tap them. So yeah. So now is it on? Yeah, it's on. So now you shoot around, and to set the time, because every single weapon has different reload times. I'm pretty sure you know that. So you'd hold square, and when you see that the bottom right indicator on the ammo indicator shows that it's fully, you release square. So I'm gonna hold it, and when I see that it's on 50, I release it. So now I can shoot, and then I'm gonna reload, and it automatically cancel the rest of it for me. So if I'm just shooting around like shooting around killing some enemies, and when I reload, see, it cancels the last bit of the animation for me, which is pretty useful if you're on like a 1v1 and you have to reload really fast. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now this, I think, is no, it's not the last one, it's the second last one. It's the auto sniper breath. So I'm just going to change to the sniper class here real quick. And what this does is, just take that off. Yep. So what this does is, when you aim in with a sniper, as you can see, it's waving side to side, up and down. And what this does is, if you hold L3, I mean, sorry, and then press mod button on the back, it will automatically kind of hold your breath for you. So as you can see here, as soon as I aim in, it's gonna hold the breath. So as you can see, it's very stable, but it doesn't last very long. As you can see here, it just ran out of breath and it'll be all shaky. So this is good if you're like want to just do like a quick aim, real quick, and then move to a new spot, you know, and have another quick aim right here. So it's very, very useful. As you can see here, just quick aim, pick someone off, and yeah. So if you so to enable it, just hold L3 to disable it, and just tap that again, and it'll blink twice, which means it's disabled. Alright, so now the last one is mimic auto akimbo, which let's say you have dual wield, which is 2 pistols. You would only, if I just press rapid fire, I would only have rapid fire on one of them, one of the pistols, as you can see here. So if I want to have on both of them, I need to hold left and tap the mod button back and enable, and now both of them are rapid fire, as you can see here. Yeah, enable back rapid fire. Must have done something wrong here. Like that, as you can see. Alright. Now, that's it for the modes right now. And I'm gonna get into some other programming, you know, just to adjust all your settings and advanced feature management, which is something I'll show you later on. And I'll show you next, actually. So, yeah. Alright guys, now we're gonna talk about advanced feature management. So all features with the exception of rapid fire and burst fire have an advanced management option that allows you to disable them. So this is especially useful if you find other like features that you don't want to use, or do not want the possibility to accidentally activate the feature while you're playing the game. So what you do to enter it, you must hold right on the D-pad, hold square, triangle, and then hold circle again. So you need to that for 7 seconds, and then you see that the will flash 8 times, the LED. As you saw, it flashed 8 times. Alright, now you can release, after that you can release all the buttons. Now, this is managing the features, right? Now that you have the, now that you're in the, AFM mode, you can enable and disable any of the features that will put, list down on the screen now, just by tapping the corresponding buttons. So when you tap one of the buttons, you'll see that the player 4 LED will flash either 1 or 2 times. 1 equals enable and 2 equals disabled. So for example, if I wanna deactivate jump shot, I'll press X, and you'll see that it's disabled because it flashed twice. And if I wanna activate, I'll press 1. It will flash once. So to exit the advanced feature management, you have to tap up, and it will flash 8 times, and that tells you that you're off. You're not on the AFM again. Alright guys, now we're going to be talking about programming the adjustable rapid fire or burst fire settings. Alright, each rapid fire mode can be programmed to one of 20 different speeds between 4 and 50 shots per second. You can also set the burst fire for each mode from 2 to 10 shots per burst. Alright, now to enter or exit the programming mode, you have to hold R1, R2, L1 and L2 all together for 5 seconds, right? So as you can see, I'm holding all of them, and you can see that the player 4 will flash on for 2 seconds and then go out, and that means that I have entered the programming mode. Just focusing a little bit more there. Alright, now to change the rapid fire speed, you can go up or down. Here, as you can see here. Yeah. So you tap up and down, and up will make the speed faster, and down will make it slower. So the player 4 LED will flash every time you press up and down, as you can see here, to indicate that you have made a change. Once you have reached the minimum or max speed, the LED will no longer flash. So alright, now to change the burst fire quantity, like how many shots per burst, use right and left. So left will decrease the number of shots, and right will increase the number of shots. And the player 4 LED will flash every time you press left or right to indicate that you have made a change. And once you have reached the minimum or max, LED will no longer flash like the previous one. Alright, now to check the rapid fire settings to see which one you're in, because you can't always tell by just looking, you need to type triangle. And now if the setting is 10 or higher, the LED will have a longer flash to indicate 10, followed by short flashes to indicate the single digits. So, example, if the LED flashing pattern of one long flash followed by 3 short flashes, it would mean that you have a speed setting of 13. And then I'll show you the conversion table for the settings into shots per speed a second right now on the screen. Alright, now to check the burst, I'm just gonna check here, triangle. I'm setting 2. I'm in mode 2 right now. Right, now to check the currently set burst fire, just tap X, and the player 4 LED will flash 2 to 10 times, indicate the number of shots set for burst fire. So it just flashed 3 times, which means that I have 3 shots per burst. And if you want to reset all of them to the current mode, to default settings, you have to hold, I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to reset my settings. You have to hold square and hold circle for 7 seconds. And after the 7 seconds, the player 4 LED will flash very fast for 2 seconds, indicating that the default values for that mode are now set. Right, and while in the programming mode, you can hold L3 and R3 for 7 seconds until you see the player 4 LED flash fast and then slow and then fast again. And then the chip will then reset all modes, submodes, speed settings, and advanced feature management settings back to factory default, just like the day it was purchased. The chip will then automatically exit the programming mode and reset, as if you just bought the chip. So, all you have to do is hold L3 and L3 for 7 seconds, and it'll start to flash. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave you with a picture of a detailed kind of controller which shows which buttons do what. And while I talk about some kind of important rapid fire speed information. Alright, so this is a True Fire Fusion rapid fire mod, and allows you to set rapid fire speeds of up to 50 shots per second. But you must be aware that the setting rapid fire to the maximum will not work for most games. All games have limitations on the rates at which weapons can fire. The default mode settings are already optimized. to the fastest possible speeds for the game's weapons listed, which are listed early on. The possibility to change these settings are available for you to experiment with and find out the best complement your playing style, and are able to create modes for current and future games which are not part of a default setup. So that's kind of saying that some games do not have the feature to go up to 50 shots a second, like a maximum to 20, let's say. And well, you can always change to whatever you feel like, to whatever your playing style is. And as you know, the faster the rapid fire speed is, the more recoil you have. So if you want less recoil on your, let's say, FAL on your pistol, you can always take the speed down, and you will get less recoil. Alright guys, now this will be the full review for the TrueFire Fusion version 3.5 for the rapid fire mod for the PS3 controller. I'm now going to leave you with some gameplay, starting off with Black Ops 2 and then Advanced Warfare. And the thing is, I haven't shown you Advanced Warfare gameplay yet, but it is extremely good, as it can take the more shots per second than Black Ops 2, and this is where you can really take advantage of your PS3 controller. But the downside is it doesn't have as many semi-automatic guns. So I'm gonna leave you with the gameplay now. Thank you very much for watching. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and tell me what you thought and what you think I should do next. So I will see you in my next video.
Hostile UAV above. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
free for all. Weapons free. Light 'em up, Sentinel. Enemy missile strikes. We're losing! System hack. All HUDs have been disabled. Enemy bombing run overhead.